Hey y'all, it's Caroline from Title Interiors. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you part 3 of how to decorate on a budget. And today we're talking about DIY options. If you missed part 1, that was how to decorate on a budget online options, and part 2 was in-person options. So make sure you check out those videos to see how you can save money when decorating your home. All right, ready? Let's go. First step is to use what you have. Chances are you have something around your house that you can use to freshen up your space. There are so many things that you could use. You can make cheap art by just framing small samples of wallpaper or fabric. Here you can see that I used leftover fabric from a block print that I made on linen, and I put it over some caning that I also had left over, and I put it in some frames that I was no longer using. And now I have inexpensive art to use for this vacation rental project, and it cost me very little money and just a little bit of time. You can wrap a vase with caning. In this case, I used hemp rope to wrap around the pot of a plant, and suddenly you have more of a coastal vibe. You have something that's been elevated just a little bit, and it's completely unique and really inexpensive. YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest are great for finding ways to update your space. If you find a tutorial that you like and you aren't exactly sure that you have all of the materials, think outside the box. Think how you can apply that idea and use something that's a little less expensive or modify it to your needs. One really great way of saving money when doing things around your house is using a public library tool rental. I know, I didn't realize that this happened either. However, if you go online to your local library, you can usually find a section that has items that they can rent out to you. Sometimes it's basic tools, sometimes it's a sewing machine, sometimes it's a Cricut or a CNC machine, but all of these things will help you make things for your home and do it a whole lot cheaper than going out and buying tools. And really, a lot of times if you live in a small space, you don't have a lot of storage room, why would you buy something and use it once and then you have to store it or you have to sell it? Just check your public library. They might have something that you can use for free, or at least for cheap. Fabric is another easy way to update a space for cheap. You can use fabric to recover a chair, you can use it to hang curtains, and you don't have to be able to sew. You can use no-sew pinch pleat curtains. I have a whole tutorial on that if you go over to the blog. You can use it to make art. There are so many easy things you can do with fabric, but know your skill set. If you don't have the tools, if you don't have the know-how, and you don't have the patience, most importantly, you probably don't want to go into a whole reupholstery project if you've never done that before. If you have a small dining chair that's wooden that just has a fabric seat, you can recover that so cheaply and so easily. And one of my favorite ways of updating a space is using paint. Yes, that can be obvious. You can paint a wall. However, there are a lot of other things you can do. You can paint fabric. Not all fabric is going to be as paintable as others, but there's so many fabric tutorials and it can really update and freshen up a piece. You can make inexpensive DIY art for your home. You can freshen up a piece of furniture that you've had maybe for a long time, maybe it's a little damaged. You can use paint to update it and bring it some new life, really elevate a piece. If you have an old picture frame that maybe looks a little cheap, has like a really cheap metal finish, you can spray paint a vase. Really, the options are endless. Again, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, they're going to be your best friends. You can find so many tutorials and so many amazing ideas of things to do with paint. So those are just a handful of DIY options for you to use to update your home and decorate on a budget. What are some of your favorite DIY options for updating your space? I would love to hear them. The most important thing is to have fun, enjoy what you do, and feel like you have some ownership in your space and making it truly uniquely yours. And if you do anything, please tag me. I would love to see it. I'm at Title Interiors NC on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.